Welcome back. Okay, think of Major League Baseball. Now think of the effort it took to get their season off the ground during this pandemic. Now think of the person in charge of a good portion of that effort. Some high-octane suit in New York City, right? Yeah, no. That guy lives right here in the Rochester area. I asked MLB, really, I did. I DM'd them, and I said, can I interview this guy? And they said, yeah. This is what came of it. Why do you feel it was important for the sport to pick up again?
This has been very challenging the last few months, and if you can provide fans of the game or those that are, coming to baseball for the first time an opportunity to watch a ball game on TV for, a few hours, to give them something to read about, something to think about that's not COVID-19 related, I don't think that could be understated.
I saw a tweet from David Price at some point saying he felt the league was putting other interests above players' interests, different from what I saw from some other players. What would be your response to that?
At no point would we ever put player health and safety at risk. I mean, that's not what we're doing, and that's, not the guidance that we're receiving. But we also, the commissioner's been very clear, and the commissioner's been incredible on this. I mean, this is a set of issues that no commissioner has ever faced in any professional sports setting. He's made it very clear from the beginning that no one's being forced to play. And if you don't want to play, that's your choice, that's your right. And we've had players that have opted out for health reasons, those that may have a pre-existing condition, and those players that, for family reasons or other reasons that are personal to them, they've decided to not play, and that's okay. And they can come back next year, and hopefully, knock on wood, we won't be dealing with this at that point.
It must have been a bit nerve-wracking when everything went down with the Marlins, for you in particular.
Absolutely. We got through that, and I think the best thing I can say about that situation is that we learned from it. We were flexible. We adjusted to it. Immediately after that occurred, we put out updates to our protocols based upon the learnings from that situation. And knock on wood, we've had a very strong run since then.
How does it work working for such a major organization that has obviously offices, if you will, all across the country, while living in Rochester, New York?
I kept it under wraps for a while, and now the cat is out of the bag. So, it's one where, it all comes down to having really wonderful people that I work with and for. My team of consultants and inner circle is spread out pretty significantly. So, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter where you work from as long as you're available at all times. And in the midst of this pandemic, it's been a very, very difficult situation for my family, just because you're always on. We haven't had a day off since February, but it's fine because I do think it's important, and for all the reasons that we talked about earlier, bringing baseball back, providing a sense of entertainment and a distraction for people. It wouldn't be possible without the health and safety protocols, and so I think that it's one where we just need to get through this, and we can take a break in November.
Very cool. Why Rochester, you ask? Well, his wife is from Buffalo, and he went to school here at the University of Rochester and UB. The interview is actually quite extensive. You can see the entire thing over at rochesterfirst.com right now. Alexa Ross with sports next.